Alrighty. Well, for the few individuals who may or may not be watching, yesterday ended with a horrendous loss to Brawley because I don't think I had clean answers to all of his Pokemon. There was probably a world where I should have just used the rare candy and hoped that having someone a level up would have done something for me. There is also a possibility that it would have made no difference. I truly do not know. So for now, we're just going to sit here. We took our L last time, see if we could make it through. And now, because we didn't make it through, we start a fresh run. So we did a turtle run, we did an ape run, and we do a penguin run. I am going to rotate through because I feel like it. All right. All right, Piplup time. See what we got on the nickname roulette this time. Khaled El Hagar, an Egyptian film director. Hagar sounds too much like Hagar the Barbarian, I think, from comics, so I like Khaled. Almost kind of sounds like Kal-El. He'll be my Superman. Yeah, I say that. It's probably going to be another relatively cursed run, but we'll see. Let's see what we got here. Clear body is pretty nice. Lonely nature. I would imagine on a steel type you don't want your defenses to be down, but I can't say I know for sure. HP defense and special attack are high. Special defense and speed are low. Attack is low. I'm curious, what are... Empoleon is a special attacker. He has semi-decent attack, but he's mostly defensive, so having defense down kind of sucks. Feel like for him, the ideal nature is something like defense up. I don't know, defense up, speed down. Seems to make the most sense. Yeah, probably. We will think about changing his nature. We will also think about not doing that. It may be a non-issue. Let's get my super on. Holy one-shot, Batman. Well, that is so far the best rival fight I've experienced yet. Maybe that's one of the nice things about taking Piplup is that your rival is stuck with fucking Trico, brother. Alright, let's see what our captures are going to be. It's a Lotad. Alright, crit does not kill here. Alright, that's an easy pickup. Alright, let's check out Archichaliotis diversus. It's a fish fly. Interesting. Archichaliotis diversus. Maybe we name you Diversus. Keep the Pokemon at level 5. Actually, I think I need to level you up until you at least get absorbed. Lopunny, or Baneri rather. Surely it's not bad, right? I've seen Lopunnies be absolute demons. Let's hit the absorb, don't kill it. Attaboy, proud of you. Baneri acquired. Baneri's nickname. And Maddox. Maybe we name you Maddox then. Actually have enough room to make it a Maddox. Oh, but he's a boy, so and doesn't make sense. Yeah, Maddox is fine. Well, let me not strictly define gender. That's a little close-minded of me. A boy can be named Anne. A girl can be named Maddox. Anyone can be anything they want to be in this day and age. Alright, let's see what's in the grass here. Ooh, this is supposed to be the good pull. Early Growlithe is nasty. Okay. Just hit a little absorb. That's a crit. Okay. So I can do one more absorb. A crit won't even kill. That's fine. Okay. Nice. All right, Growlithe. The Furies, a doo-wop group. I could name you Fury. An American doo-wop group of the 1960s featuring tenors Tony Allen and Jimmy Green with baritone Jerome Evans. Yeah, I like naming him Fury. That's pretty nice. Okay, pretty good. All right, let's see who we get up here. So far, we have 2 water types, so there's no need for me to fish. All right, Bound Sweet. This thing has not been great for us in the past. Let's just hit the absorb. We'll hit another absorb. Let's see what we got here. George K. Schweitzer. I mean, I guess you're going to take the last name. I'm not naming you George. W-E-I-T-C. All right, Schweitzer? It's a silly-ass name. And our final capture, whoever I get in this little grass pile. Oh, Rookity. I think what you eventually evolve into, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, Corviknight, is pretty good. Surely... You're pure flying type, I'm pretty sure, so Astonish actually works here. Alright, we're going to switch you out because I don't want my boy to die. Do you even have an attacking move? You sure do. Stop. Okay, of course you 5-hit. Whatever, man. Don't be cringe. You're going to continue to be cringe, I see. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. A little swamp out. Yep, hits me with the peck. Let's do you. Oh, a little intimidate never hurts anybody. Like I give a damn. Should still be fine. Uses Leer. Why is this like the smartest bird I've ever gone up against? Please stop. Okay. Get its attack down again. Of course you hit a crit. Okay. That should be enough, right? Surely it's enough. Good. Finally. God. Lee. Palazzo Calbocrotta. A palace in Venice located in the Cannaregio district and overlooking the Grand Canal near Scalzi Bridge. Dates back to the 14th century. Oh, Venice, just a Venice palace. Okay. Palazzo Calbocrotta. Maybe I name you Calbocrotta. I could also just name you Palazzo. You know what? I actually like the ring of that. Palazzo. Palazzo. Cute little Italian name. All right. Let's pop everyone up to their okay, we got some Flame Wheel. I don't know if I care necessarily about Odor Sleuth. I think we get rid of Ember and just take Flame Wheel. There's no need for us to have 2 fire type moves. At least not moves that week. Okay, we got a Steenie. There you are. You will be useful in these first few levels, and that's about it. So, let's see. So we got the team. Let's take a look at them. We got the Swift Swim Lotad this time around. That's not bad. Alright. Lonely Nature, so again, attack up, defense down. Probably not what we want, because Ludicolo is a bit of a tanky Pokemon. And he's not an attacker. I mean, at least your defenses have high IVs, but man, that 2 HP, that 7 special attack, I don't need you to be... Well, I guess 28 speed IV is fine, considering him in Swift Swim is not the worst thing in the world. Okay, you're alright. Now here's something I'm curious about. First time having a Bunnery. You're adamant, which is already probably amazing. You can have either Cute Charm or Limber. I think Limber is way better because I would rather have the guaranteed paralysis proofing as opposed to, yeah, not to mention you being adamant is giga good. Oh my god, you have a 30 attack IV. You're made of paper, but you will hit real hard, Maddox. Okay. 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 Then he evolves at 20. Okay. Not going to be much help against the fighting gym, but you might put some work in prior to that. Let's do this. You have one attacking move right now, which is really, really unfortunate. Okay, it is what it is. Growlithe, Intimidate's the only move you can have. Now, I don't know if the trade Growlithe is guaranteed or not. That's something I'm curious about. Other trades. Growlithe or Arcanine from Rustboro City to get Arcanine Hishui. For Tree Sitting, I can get a Galar Weezing, and Pacific-Long, I can trade Zorua for Zorua Hisui, which is fine. Laveridge, I get the random egg. I want the cast form from Weather Institute because I know that thing has a life form. And then the guaranteed Cubfu from Moss Deep, which you have to have, have to have it for the Elite Four. You can get a random fossil from Rustboro. I'm going to need to ask the Discord what the general thought process is on the trade evolutions, because, I mean, I catch them from different routes, but these are all considered Rustboro encounters, no? So are the trades considered separate from that? I couldn't say. Not at the moment. Not that it's even relevant, and probably won't be relevant for the duration of this, so that's fine. All right, Intimidate was your only ability. Careful, special attack down. It's not something I particularly care about because Arcanine and Hishui Arcanine are both physical attackers for sure. With pretty much the same stat spread. 555, 555, 90, 80, 95. 90, 80, 95, 80, 115, 95, 80, 110, 555, 90, 110, 80, 95, 115, 80, 90, 110, 80, 180, 95. Ah, I see. So Hisui Arcanine has higher HP, higher attack, lower special attack, lower speed. You have lower HP, lower attack, higher special defense, higher speed. Yeah, slight differences in the base stat totals. It's all right. You're pretty much a physical attacker anyways, so the fact that your special attack down is not the end of the world. Special defense. You really could have a better speed, but that is what it is. Sure you only have, you have two abilities you can have. Is this the good one? Sweet Veil and Oblivious. Oblivious turns into Queenly Majesty. Which, if I can get you to the late game with Queenly Majesty, it's probably not bad. And there's Sweet Veil for, yeah. Oblivious for now kind of blows, but it's okay. I can use you in that paralysis fight. Realistically. Bite, Covet, Flame Wheel. Okay, and then we got, oh right, I need to see your stats. Let's see, so your defense down, speed up, which is kind of fine. It's really a shame you don't have good attack IVs, because you're a physical attacker. It's okay. Unnerve, Rookity. That's the only one that you get. You keep that throughout your entire... Yeah, Unnerve's pretty good. Unnerve's pretty good. Mild nature is special attack up. You're really not a special attacker. I kind of hate that your defense is down and your useless special attack is up. At least your IVs are okay. Speed is decent. You could be a lot worse. You could be a hell of a lot worse. Here, sand attack. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. All right. I don't think I need to spend too much time cooking these fights realistically. Let's go ahead and export our team. Let's export our team and see what we have to worry about for our fights here. That's crazy. I don't have a fighting type, but thankfully Growlithe with Covet and Flame Wheel just one-shots the Poochyena. He two-shots the dog. He just two-shots everybody. Do you do the same at all? Not really. So yeah, the aptly named Fury is going to lead and immediately just rinse through. Nothing wrong here. Oh no, he's fast. Oh no, I don't care. Alright. Hit 2 casual flame wheels. Uh-oh, sand attack. There it is. I start getting cringed on. Alright. Try one more time and then... Alright. There it is. Okay. I didn't realize I one-shot the bird. Was that a range? Oh, it was a range. Yeah. Pretty close range. There was only 4 rolls that didn't kill. A 1 in 4 to not one-shot. That's fine. He had plenty of HP left. Okay. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm just going to lead with Piplup so I can disrespect the opponent. Because they have 3 bugs who are holding berries. And I feel like eating those berries. Nice. We rolled the one shot on that guy. Gonna eat the berry, tank the pin missile. Oh my god, a crit? You nerd. And we just do the same damn thing here. Take the orange berry, eat it up. And it's just that easy. Okay. $86 is a pretty good roll. All right, what do we got here? We've got the Go-Goat, who just dies to Growlithe. Growlithe is faster than both of these things. Neither of them takes more damage. It's probably just going to be down the line, so it'll be Litleo. We can just swap Piplup into Litleo. Hit the bubble, the double bubble. Then when Psyduck comes out, we should pluck and then bubble just to guarantee it and make sure there's no shenanigans. Psyduck comes out, you pluck again, and then you swap out to, yeah. Simple enough plan. All right. Another quick and easy fight. Intimidate that guy. We hit the flame wheel. It should almost always one-shot. Very good. Okay. Penguin comes in. We hit the pluck, we take the orange berry, eat it up, heal up. Bubble and kill. We speed tied? Oh, shot. Huh, speed tied. I'll be damned. That was lucky. All right, we pluck again. Okay, get that off the Psyduck. We put Schweizer in. I don't know if I should be saying that with a German accent. I didn't bother to look up anything about the dude. That's okay. Razor Leaf kills. And we don't even have to think about it any longer. Maybe I'll just start calling Schweizer anyways. Just because it's fun to say it that way. And I'm German, so it's not like appropriation or anything. Not like fully German. I'm quarter German on my grandmother's side. It's my like heritage. Oh, the metronome team, right? Okay, so I don't have anyone with a poison move. I can't steal the berry juice. I can't knock off the berry juice. So pretty much all there is to do is to hope that we can find a one-shot somewhere in here. Alas, we cannot. And unnerve only works against berries, not berry juice, right? What? How does unnerve work, actually? Unnerve. Using their berries. So yeah, it won't work on berry juice. So I just need to, at this point, since I don't have a one-shot, yeah, we just lead Growlithe, and we 2-hit KO with Flame Wheel. You're gonna fake out. I don't have anyone with a fighting type move. I guess it makes the most sense to just have Lotad tank it and then try and drain tank. Everyone has an Oran Berry on them, so there's really not another play to go for in this one. Just have to hope the RNG doesn't jack me up. Alright, it's not a 2-shot, it's a 3-shot. Silly me. Expanding Force, what does that do? Okay, 6 damage roughly. Steel Wing won't do too much. Okay, it's fine. You use Fairy Wind. That's okay. I just use Flame Wheel. And we get through the first fight, okay. This is going to be Fake Out. We let Lotad deal with it. It's a bit more damage than I wanted it to be. Swift. It's a bit more damage than I want it to be. We're up to 22. We heal up a little more. Zing Zap. That'll do a bit of damage. I don't know if 17 is a range I want to be in. Let's just hope they don't roll anything stupid. Okay, Pursuit's fine. Alright, we'll be safe. We'll do a switch. Berry Juice heal. It's fine. I think... you have own tempo. That's tragic. That's also tragic, so we're not gonna keep you in. But one more. One Flame Wheel hit, just to give you a little something. Safeguard's fine. I don't care about that. Okay. Who deals the next most damage? You can deal between 30 and 40. 33 and 43. Okay, Lopunny actually deals the next most damage, so we pop in Baneri. And we're immediately put to sleep. That's cringe. That's cringe. Come on now. Beat up. That's okay. There you go. Okay, this is fine. We get the kill with Pound and we're okay. I need to handle something real quick, so I'm going to do one of these. All right. Back at it, back at it. Got a little spooky there for a second. That fight could have been a bit awkward if he rolled some worse moves. The random status moves were pretty cringe. Get through this. Okay, while he gets the routes. Way to high roll an encounter. So cringe. Okay. Give out a couple more. Somehow I only got through that fight using one orange berry. Crazy. Again, I have 2 water types, so we go for something out of here. Scatterbug. Is this bad? I don't know if it's bad or not. Surely an absorb crit doesn't kill here. Okay. It might have. Okay, got a little bug. Miss Saint Barthélemy, a national beauty pageant. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, I thought it was a weird name. It is a French beauty pageant. Okay. Maybe we call you Barth. E-L-E-M-Y. Oh, it fits. E-L-E-M-Y. Barthélemy. What a name. What a name. What a name. Scatterbug is not something I'm used to using. You can either have Shield Dust or Compound Eyes. You have Compound Eyes. There's Vivillon or Vivillon Fancy. I don't know what the Meadow Fancy or Pokeball. Oh, these are right. These are patterns that they can have. Meadow, Archipelago, Continental, Elegant Garden, High Plains. Cosmetic forms. I don't know how to change the form, but you are naughty, which is not great because you're not an attacker. You are a special attacker. At least your IVs for special attack and speed are good. That is something we'll take. When do you evolve into a Spupa? Level 9. That evolves level 12, so I will have a Vivillon. Bug flying type. I did not check the moves, which don't matter. You have the moves you're gonna have. And there's Spupa, who learns Protect. You get some air cutter. Oh, you're white. Is that the icy snow? Oh, I got icy. Okay, I got boring Pavilion. Let's go. Huge. Massive, actually. Does tackle matter here? Would I rather... See, if I'm paralyzing something, speed control isn't even important at that point. I guess Compound Eyes isn't bad. Guaranteed stun spore. Or more like guaranteed sleep powder later on. Maybe I should have kept string shot. It might have been better. I might have made a little misplay there. But we've made our choice. That is what it is. No taking it away now. Realistically, we would have gotten rid of string shot anyways because we want a bug move and a flying move. It's not going to keep it forever. We get struggle bug at 17, yeah. I'm not keeping string shot long enough for it to be relevant in any sort of boss fight anyways. We'd much rather, I think, have protect and a powder move, which will pretty much always hit. Okay, nice. Got ourselves a little Vivillon. A little bit of early game boostage. Let's update that calc, huh? Let's update that calc, baby. Yeah. Boom. Remove. Import. There's my Vivillon. Thank you. So what's our next fight? That's right, it's the jerk off. It's the jerk off with the Krabby. Defense is pretty high, so. Air cutter unironically almost kills, and you do outspeed. Hope for a crit. We probably tank a little bit of Aqua Jet here, but it's kind of fine. Like, you're faster. You're just faster. Wow, unironically, I think I start with Vivillon. He just sort of completely neutralizes this fight. He utterly neutralizes this fight. Holy. Okay, Bartholomew. Brother Barth. You're taking that Oranberry, dude. What the hell? Who doesn't need to come to this fight? Unironically, Bunny, you're like the weakest one to it. You get to take a little nap, Maddox. Okay. So Bartholomew, I think, just goes for the one shot on Krabby with Air Cutter. No need not to, because he's just gonna assume I'm gonna kill. Oh, there's that. Aqua Jet twice. That's fine. And I one-hit KO the next two. So it's literally just no problem. Yeah. Yanma has an Iron Ball. He can't go before me. He doesn't have a priority move. He doesn't kill me. I just win. I just win. It's just that easy. Wow. I've like unironically struggled with that fight before. Meanwhile, friggin' Vivillon just looks at them and just goes, whatever, nerd. Oh, you also trivialize the Magikarp trainer because you sit there, you protect the bounce, and you're faster, so you just kill. So you neutralize that guy. Then you just hit... Yeah, then you just hit Tackle, Air Cutter, and win. Wow. brother Viv, my hero. I will never question you again, you absolute beauty. Yep, deal with that. Oh no. What will I do? Oh no. Well. Now there's no way this is this easy. Okay. Yep, 30 to 38. A crit literally never would have killed. Easy peasy. Huh. Vivillon, the early game legend. Holy mother. Okay. The silly little Magikarp trainer is dealt with. Okay. So we got Minchino. I can never get paralyzed, but I can get attracted. I guarantee 2-hit KO with Air Cutter, so if we just put a Cherry Berry. So we Cherry Berry Vivillon, we 2-hit KO the Minchino and outspeed it. Now we'll bait down the line. We'll catch Jigglypuff next. We can get off one hit, and then we need to swap into someone else. Who deals the most damage? 37 to 45. Yeah, so then and you can just hold an Oranberry and you can kill Fampy. Never die to it. Same with you. Yeah, okay. I don't think I need to think too much more about this. Hit the Air Cutter. Oh, you have an Oranberry. Cringe. Cringe. No, I'm paralyzed, you fucking turd. With your Oranberry. I didn't really look at items. That's okay. I can tank some hits. We are going to kill that guy before we leave. 19 to 38, 50%. Now it's going to go for an attacking move. Did it blow up faster? You are faster. I can at least get the berry off of you. Wow, you attracted. That's crazy. We're going to do this. Eat your cherry berry. Get out of that. We'll hit the flame wheel real quick. Should have just changed into you anyways. Oh, he's going to use round. Crazy. That's whatever. We're just going to forego the pluck, and there it is. There's the attract. Let's see if we can break through and hit. Yeah. Okay. Oh, interesting. I guess because he sees 2 at KO, he's not going to use setup moves. As well at least get 1 hit in. There's the attract. That's okay. We will tank the stomp. It will know I'm oblivious. I am faster. This is a fight that thankfully can be brute forced. $16 HP. Oh, it doesn't matter, we just outspeed and kill anyways. I was in crit range, but I never missed that. Alright, well, back to the first boss fight of the game. I wonder if Pavilion will make this fight easy for me as well. Alright, so we got Carbonaw. Fortunately, you don't kill here. I wonder if the move is to stun spore you. It does a lot of damage, but so does Aqua Jet. Oh, he bites first, and unless he flinches, it's not really that much of a problem. So we hit the pluck, switch to Pavilion, and then Air Cutter kills. We hope we hit the pluck. A single roll, high roll crit kills Bounce Sweet. That's fiction, right? That's what's called fiction. A 6% chance to 1-hit KO. Well, it's not 6%. 6% chance on the crit. It's a super low chance. It's fiction, right? It's fictional. I'm not faster, unfortunately. That's the downside here. The flinch is the part that really sucks here. But we int him, he Aqua Jets. We don't take as much damage, right? Only ever taking Water Pulse, so maybe that's the lead. We lead Intim onto the Carbonaw, okay? Get him to -1. At -1, he's going to use Water Pulse every time. Well, today is going to be a short one because I have to get started with dinner, so that's okay. I can take my time and cook this fight a little bit because it might be a little bit tricky, so I want to make sure it's pretty good.